why I had not heard from you since I sold the house in Antibes. Yesterday I learned you were still in the house. Would you like to meet the new owner? I believe he is there now. Affectionately. I never realized how much work had been done on the mechanical heart and the way those girls looked. Why, I thought I was in a Picasso exhibit. Which reminds me, dear Pablo, this is a letter. Forgive me for not writing sooner, but I had nothing to do and couldn't get to it. I understand your wife has left you, and I would like to wish you continuing good fortune. I cannot seem to find a doctor who can stay alive, and because you and the carnivorous turtle are the only creatures on earth as old as I am, I was wondering who your doctor is. Do let me know. I've retired from retirement and will not be south this year. Why don't you come to Paris? I'm certain you have something else to wear besides those shorts. Affectionately.
Mademoiselle?
Yes, who is it?
Noah Forestier?
Oh, yes, the girl from downstairs, the one from Brittany with the reporter. Is he with you?
No.
Well, then they come in.
Mademoiselle, who is that?
Where?
Here, she just left.
Here? Oh, that was Dogaton, my secretary. Huh? You have very good eyes, my child. Most people don't see her at all. Sit down.
Mademoiselle.
You know, you were the only human being down there today.
Thank you, Mademoiselle.
I take it that what you've been doing since you've been in Paris is that noisy young man.
Yes, Mademoiselle.
Is he coming up with the others?
No, Mademoiselle.
Only rheumatism keeps me from leaping with joy. If you were to get a job here, do you think you could escape every morning without bloodshed?
Yes, Mademoiselle.
How long have you been in Paris?
Almost a year.
Your age?
23.
The truth?
21.
That's better.
Next year.
Have you ever done any modeling other than play?
Not professionally, Mademoiselle, but every spring and summer.
No, true.
No.
What have you been doing since you've been in Paris? Can't tell me what you've been doing for almost a year.
Yes, I can, Mademoiselle, but not if you keep insisting upon the truth.
Whatever it is, you're too young for it. Good God, don't you wear any makeup?
Makeup?
Yes, makeup. It's so conceited not to.
Oh, no. Some people think that it looks cheap and artificial. That is, on me.
Some people are afraid if you get any prettier, he'll lose you. What about perfume?
I don't use perfume either.
That's treason.
Well, some people think to wear it on naturally.
You mean unwashed, uncombed, and undressed? Now see here, my child, despite what you may have heard about the perfection of the works of the Lord, the truth is what God hath brought is often better bought. You know, I used to have hair as long as yours. I cut it off in 1920. I was going to the opera with the Grand Duke Alexandrovich. And my curling irons overheated and set off a 3-alarm fire on my It was too late for prayer, so I put it out with the scissors. I'll never forget Alex's face when he saw me. He said, "CoCo, CoCo, bare his hair, bare his hair, bare his hair." And within 1 week, bobbed hair swept the world.
Is that true, Mademoiselle?
Well, by your standards, yes. Didn't you say you wanted to see me about something? Well,
What? Mademoiselle, I don't know anything about modeling. If you really want the truth, the real truth, I don't know anything about anything. When I met George a year ago, I came fresh out of an orphanage, and you know that they teach you there.
how to become a nun.
Exactly. Then along came George, and a week later I'd lost my...
Your credentials. How long were you in the orphanage?
Oh, quite a while. I became an orphan when I was 10.
I became an orphan when I was 9.
You were?
Yes. Did you meet, what's his name, in Brittany?
In Dinar, on the beach.
I met Julien Lestage in Auvergne in the mountains. Did he bring you to Paris?
Yes.
Julien brought you. Did you move in with him?
Yes. You?
Yes. And now he doesn't want to marry you?
No. Did yours?
No. And that's the one thing a man ever says that you can believe. It's amazing. You make me feel like a loud noise, and you are my echo.
Mademoiselle, didn't Julien ever change? About marrying you?
Yes. Yes, he changed. The minute I became independent, when I no longer needed, then I became independent.